Hello and good morning, everybody. I am Corey Knippers. The kids call me Mr. K, and we are going to give you, I'm going to give you a little tour of the room here. I'm in room 239 upstairs above the science wing. And let's give you a little tour of the room before I jump into everything else. So let's see here. All right, obviously the kids come in through the door right away. We've got our schedule. Got some Kleenex and of course some hand sanitizer. We try to keep that on in stock as much as possible. And here we go. Okay, we got our piano, our board here. I just used a regular old whiteboard with the projector up there. And here we are. All the chairs, all the stands, the violins on the left-hand side there, and guitars on the right. Some extra music stands. When the kids come in, they leave their backpacks right here on the table with their phones and everything inside. So there's less of a chance of us being distracted. Let's see. So here are again all of our violins currently in use. Got some extras I'm still working on there. We have some folders. Going to be using these for sheet music. We've got our violin method books that we're using right now in class. Also, we've got some of our guitars. As you can see, we're still working on being a little more tidy here, and we're also missing a few, but that's because students have paid their class fees and are able to take these things home and practice whenever they want at the house. And there we go. So that's a little tour of the room here. And of course, my desk and all that good stuff. But I wanted to take you through a little bit more about what to expect. You know, what are the kids actually learning? What are they doing? And so I sent this out to everyone. It's a class syllabus, kind of outlining everything, but just in case it didn't make it home for some reason, just wanted to let you know what is going on. Let's see here. All right. So looking at our screen, we've got just some class expectations. These are pretty basic things. And the kids have been doing a good job about following them. And really, I guess the newest things are, of course, our Chromebooks. Trying to make sure that they're always charged, or they at least have their charger with them. It's been a little issue with that, but we're getting better about it. And of course, the cell phones are now being kept in our backpacks on the tables over there near the door all the time. And the kids have been doing pretty good about that. It's really been helping keeping us nice and focused. All right. Procedures for coming in. We're doing a good job about this as well, leaving the book bags or backpacks over there, getting out what they need, and then coming to their seat right away and looking on the board for things like this, where I have our goals for the day, whatever it is we're trying to get done. During the lesson, I try to make sure the kids understand that I do want to hear their ideas, but there's a right time to do that, a right way to do that. And they're getting better about, waiting and raising their hands and all that good stuff. But in my class, things I want to focus on are like being, well, first of all, trying to do the activity, whatever it is we're doing is a really big part of class. We'll talk about that in a minute. Being patient with yourself, because we are trying new things and it's easy to get frustrated. And that's really the big part, and not being afraid to mess up, because learning a new skill like playing an instrument or singing is new and it's kind of scary and we make mistakes, and that's just how it goes. There's something in there about hall passes. My hall passes are right here. The kids just ask for them. They come grab them, whatever they might need. Found these on Amazon. Thought they were cool, and it's been working pretty well. Okay, at the end of the class, I try to ask some review questions. The kids try and give me their answers. We straighten up a little bit. As far as the stands and the chairs go, see, we're getting pretty good about that. We have some tape on the floor to kind of help us keep things, nice and neat. That one needs to go back a little, but we're working on it. And that's pretty much how the class has been going. All right, then we have our syllabus, and just in case anyone needs this information, there it is. That's me and my email, cnippers@caddoschools.org. I am available before and after school if anyone has any questions or needs me. We want to give you kids the best musical experience that we can here at Keithville, and these are just some of our course goals, as you can see for yourself. A lot of this has to do with teamwork, being able to play with a group and being able to deal with each other's personalities, our strengths and our weaknesses. That's a really big part of class. But let's get down to what it is we're trying to do this year. With all the new COVID rules, we have to abide by those, obviously, but we are going to try and do our winter concerts around December, spring concert towards the end of the year, and any of these extra things like art break that goes on in town. We're going to try and make that happen as well for all of our students. We're just going to do the best we can with, the given rules and guidelines. We do have written assignments. Sometimes I need to know if we understand the basic music theory, right? Like how things work, our rhythms, what are our rhythms and our note names. We're learning how to read music. So that's a big part of class as well. After we have a performance, obviously, we'll have to talk about that and think about it, see what we could possibly do better. Attendance is a big deal. Participation is a really big part of class. And that is a big part of how the kids are graded in all of my music classes, choir, guitar, and violin. As far as the guitar and the violin classes go, I'm asking for a $20 class fee. And by doing this, the kids get things. It's not just me taking the money for the program. They're going to get to rent an instrument and take it home and practice, along with some, a binder with some sheet music and things that I'm still working on, and cases, footstools, all that good stuff. And there you go. So I'm just trying to encourage these kids, give them a reason and incentive to help us out and get these class fees in. And if anyone is trying to do class fees online, we got to go to payforit.net. Not difficult, pretty easy to do. And you can also do that in the front office. Whenever we do have a concert, obviously you'll know way ahead of time, but there are the dress outlines. They're pretty much going to be white and black for everyone, just a nice formal look. And if anyone's interested in private lessons, please let me know. I know people in town, or maybe I can help you out somehow myself. It just depends on the situation. We will do our best to help you find someone that can give you the instruction you need. I guess finally, before I wrap this up, our grading policy here in my class, daily rehearsals, that's just the kids being here, doing everything that they need to do, giving it a try, being prepared. That's 50% of the class. Honestly, it's 10 points a day. So 50 points every week. Assessments, these are performance-based. The kids either have to play something for me, or we have a little written assignment about some of the concepts we've been learning. That's a good 25% of their grade, or 25 points for those quizzes. And of course, performances, whenever we get to have those, also a big chunk of their grade. So yeah, there we go. And of course, science shows that students in musical courses do tend to develop very successful learning habits and everything else that you see there. So I appreciate everyone, and I hope that is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions or just want to share anything with me. It's been really cool meeting all the kids this year. We've had a really good start, I think, and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope they are too. And again, I'm Mr. Knippers or Mr. K, and thank you very much. Have a great day. I think I'm still recording. There we go. Okay, bye.